to another edition of Thunderdome!
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Tuesday Thunderdome. I am your host, Mike Mayhem, and today we have a special guest. Two of them. Like, this is unprecedented. They're in the backstage, and we're gonna bring them up here in a little bit. And we have a special guest moderator today. We got Zach from Unique Prepping is going to moderate for today, and it is a unprecedented, never before seen presidential style debate against Trump and Obama. Can you guys believe that we have Trump and Obama? So Zach's got a bunch of questions that he's going to ask. If you guys have any questions at all during the debate, please make sure that you say, question for Trump, comma, whatever your question is. That way, while I'm in the backstage, I'm going to be making sure that everything runs smoothly, all the transitions and everything. But Zach's going to have full control. And any questions you guys have, let us know in the comments, and I'll star it. And that way, we'll wait until after Zach is done with his questioning, and it should be great. I don't know what can happen. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put myself backstage and turn it over to Zach. All right.
Good evening, and welcome to what will undoubtedly go down in history as the most consequential debate of our time. Tonight, we are not here to discuss policy or legislation as we know it. Oh no, my friends, tonight, we tackle the big questions. The questions that have divided dinner tables, broken friendships, and ignited age-old rivalries. This is not just any debate. This is a debate that will test the very foundation of our society, our values, and perhaps our sanity. Tonight, we demand answers to the queries that keep us up at night. Is pineapple on pizza a crime against humanity, or a stroke of culinary genius? Should we all be required by law to nap for national productivity? And my fellow citizens, what are we to do about the washing machines that continue to devour our socks with impunity? Enough is enough. In just a few moments, our brave candidates will step up to the podium, ready to battle for your favor with quick wit, profound reasoning, and an unhealthy dose of absurdity. But I ask you, the audience, to consider this. How will you judge them? Will you vote for the candidate who has the vision to lead us to a brighter, sillier future? Or will you be swayed by those who will tackle the big problems head-on, like invisible unicorns, whether cereal is a soup, and how to solve the raging epidemic of socks with sandals. This is not just a debate about ideas, this is a debate about the very core of who we are as a society. A debate about our values, our sense of humor, and our collective desire to embrace the absurd. The next few minutes will be filled with outrageous proposals, mind-boggling questions, and perhaps even a few revolutionary ideas that could reshape the future of civilization as we know it, or at least provide us all with a good laugh. But make no mistake, tonight, only one candidate will rise to the top, crowned by your approval, and take on the mantle of the silliest, yet undeniably visionary, leader of this great nation. So, without further ado, let's bring on our contenders. Get ready to hear proposals that will stretch your imagination, test your patience, and perhaps even change the course of our nation's history forever. Ladies and gentlemen, let's debate the important issues, the silly issues, and most importantly, the fun issues. The stage is set, the spotlight is on, and the future of our silliness is in your hands. Candidates, the world is watching. It's time to show us what you've got.
I'm ready.
Well, I just want to say, thank you for having me on this.
You're going down, Obama. They call him Barack Hussein, Obama.
That right there, Trump is ad hominem, and I'm not going to stand for that.
I don't like math. Let's get this show on the road.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be, and why?
My wife, Melania, she's beautiful.
I was going to say I would eat Michelle. I think that's something we both kind of agree on.
Yeah, we don't quite disagree on this, but if we're talking about food, I like McDonald's. I like pizza. You know, good stuff.
I would say that my favorite is Popeyes, but there's a lot of people out there that are so racist that are going to use that against me. So I'm going to say that I like pizza too.
Unfortunately, thanks to policies from people like my opponent, nobody can afford the food. They can't buy it. They go there, they can't get it.
Well, let me be clear. It's none of my policies, because if you look at Trump, under Trump, he left us with one of the worst economies, jobless, and everything. And we had a pandemic under him. So I don't know what he's talking about.
I blame China for that. That was not my fault.
See, these are the types of lies that you're going to hear from my opponent. He's always going to blame somebody else, but he won't take responsibility.
We know that you're controlling Obama from behind the scenes, Barack.
No comment. Next question.
Yes, next question. I don't even eat much. I'm watching my figure.
What's the first thing you'd do as president of the moon?
First, I would destroy the base, the secret soldier base. They say that it's in the dark side of the moon. We're going to expose them. We're going to destroy the secret soldiers. We have better soldiers. They have soldiers. Our soldiers are much better. We're going to take out the secret soldier base, and we're going to implement MAGA country on the moon. Me and Elon working together.
Oh, I think my opponent's been a little bit too much listening to that QAnon stuff and being in those conspiracy theories. There's no army on the moon. let me be clear on this. There's no armies on the moon. What I would do is I would definitely make sure that we have high rises, and we would have a great infrastructure on the moon, and that's my policy on the moon. My opponent doesn't have a policy. Just he's going to go to war with the imaginary people.
I need to respond. He brought up QAnon. All I know is you don't like them because they're going to expose your dark, evil cabal, Barack. We know you run it.
Let me be clear. There's no evil cabal. This is part of the conspiracy that my opponent obviously believes in all the time. It's like pick up a book.
Conspiracy. Kind of like the Larry Sinclair conspiracy, Obama. Why don't you tell us about Larry?
Larry's a great... I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. He said you smoked crack with him. And did some other inappropriate things.
That wasn't me. That was Mickey Rooney, maybe.
Possibly. I don't even know if the moon is real. Let's move on.
Yeah, the moon is real. You see, another conspiracy theory from Donald Trump. Well, I mean, that's all he is. It's just this conspiracy guy.
Fake news. This is fake news from the corrupt media.
Should we ban pineapples from pizza or make it a national requirement?
That's a very nasty question. Who's giving you these questions? Somebody.
I love how my opponent isn't going to answer the question. He just wants to divert to like, who's giving you? So he said that the moderator is part of this conspiracy theory. And me personally, I like pineapple and ham on my pizza.
I actually do enjoy a Hawaiian pizza. Bacon, pineapple, ham. They go great together, sweet and savory.
Say something we could actually agree on. Wow. I mean, who knew?
Yes, if we could just bring down the price of the bacon, then maybe we could afford it, Barack.
Well, I mean that as a presidential candidate, like that's the policy we need to be looking forward to. And my opponent hasn't actually answered the question. I would not support a ban on pineapple pizza.
I would only ban it in Martha's Vineyard. Because I know Barack likes it. You can't have it, Barack Obama.
See, that's just racist.
How dare you call me racist? I have lots of black friends.
Yeah, well, I'm not one of them. I'm kind of jealous. I'm not one of them.
Well, I don't like Democrats. The swamp. You're too swampy, Barack Obama.
If you could replace the national anthem with any song, what song would you choose?
YMCA. I love that song. I play it at all my rallies. People love it. They cheer. They do the dance.
I really like that one. I was really inspired that one football game where they accidentally played that song. I can't remember it, but it says something about like bitches got a lot to say, and I like that one. That one kind of hypes me up. That's gonna be the new national anthem.
You would turn our country's national anthem into some degenerate rap music.
Degenerate. Oh, I can't believe you said that. I think it's a hype song. It's a great song. It's one of those that like really encompasses the American dream. Because other countries they they're the bitches, and they got a lot to say.
When I want to get crunk, I drink a Diet Coke and I listen to Frank Sinatra.
When you get drunk, I'm actually surprised that my
Crunk.
opponent over there isn't using two hands to, hold that drink.
Sometimes I do. I said crunk, not drunk. I don't drink alcohol. But I party.
Oh,
I party hard.
There's another lie from my opponent.
Never told a lie in my life.
He's trying to segue. He said drunk. I heard drunk, not crunk. Now he's trying to move the goalposts. I see how you are.
You're hard of hearing. Maybe take Big Mike's
In a
penis out of
battle
your
between
ear.
ninjas and pirates, which side would you support, and how?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that question?
In a battle between ninjas and pirates, which side would you support, and how?
I'll let you answer first, Obama, because I don't want to say whatever you say.
Well, I appreciate. Is one of the options neither? Because I mean, if that's not an option, then I would have to go with pirates. Because it reminds me of my homeland.
Good. I would have been
Lots of
very
pirates
upset. I would have been very upset if you had said ninjas, because I was going to choose ninjas.
Well, I mean, ninjas are deadly. At least pirates, they give you a chance. You can tell that they're coming. I mean, I watched Pirates of the Caribbean.
Horrible movie. Disney is propaganda. I have a question, moderator. Is this battle happening on sea or on land?
Oh, that's a good question. Because if it's on sea, your ninjas are fucked. They don't have anywhere to go.
Sorry, I have something in my throat. Well, we'll train them on boats to get their sea. Okay, go ahead, moderator.
Oh, moderator.
On land.
On land.
Oh,
This is the first time we've ever had a biased moderator on my side. I like it. I like this. You must work for Fox.
yeah. I feel like this is 2 against 1.
On land, your pirates don't stand a chance against my ninjas.
It depends on the land. I mean, if it's on the beach, right next to the water, I've seen Pirates of the Caribbean. They could, go underwater and they survive. I'd love to see your ninjas do that.
Well, they also defy physics in that movie by putting a boat underwater and walking around in it with their head in the bubble. That's not possible, Barack.
Oh, see, this is the guy that calls fake news. I'm going to call fake news on you. Now, I think that's real.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Don't vote for this man, America. You put this man in office.
Don't vote for this man, everybody, because he believes conspiracy theories and all that.
Imagine an insurrection with ninjas.
Yeah, we could go about January 6th. I mean, yeah, if you had ninjas, a lot more people would have died, especially a lot more police officers, and you were in charge of that.
But I'd still be king.
Imagine if we had an insurrection with, pirates. I mean, we would have some interesting footage, I think.
Our Speaker of the House would be a parrot.
Well, I kind of agree, but I can't talk bad about the speaker.
Polly, want a cracker?
No, I think Trump wants a cracker.
I would like a cracker. Sounds delicious right now.
What's your strategy to solve the nationwide sock-eating washing machine crisis?
Melania does not eat my socks. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
She's my washing machine.
I think I have a solution for that. Let me be clear about this. I got a lot of my information from movies. So I saw this movie about a wardrobe, and I think that in the washing machine there's a possibility that your sock goes to Narnia. And to end this crisis, I will use drones and send troops on the ground into Narnia to secure our socks. Bring them back home. See, my opponent over here doesn't really care about your socks and bringing them home safely.
Narnia is a beautiful land with mystical creatures. It's a Christian land. Of course, you want to destroy the land of Christian magical creatures. I understand. But I've heard that the deep state and the swamp have installed small little miniature barracks that steal your socks out of the laundry machine. This is what I've heard. They've told me.
See, there you go. You're listening to QAnon again, of course, and little Baracks. I don't have little Barack Obamas of myself stealing socks. I mean, what would I do with the sock?
They're tiny. They're called low bombas.
Moderator, I would like to move for a strike against the for the ad hominem.
It's not an ad hom if it's true.
I don't know where you're getting your news from, but it's not true.
It's very true. I heard it from Newsmax.
I think that maybe my opponent is deflecting. I think he has little trumpets that are stealing all these socks, and they're hiding in Narnia. And I think a military strategic move into Narnia, I don't want to destroy it because my opponent said that I would want to destroy it. It's good Christian land. I'm a Christian, and I wouldn't want to destroy Narnia. I like Narnia. I just want my socks back, and I know the American people want their socks back too.
You're a Christian, Barack? Allegedly. My ninjas are going to defend Narnia right now.
Well, I'm going to send in my pirates, and we're going to take them on. And, we'll see how it goes.
I think we're moving on to the next question. This is ridiculous.
If animals could vote, which animal would be your biggest supporter?
The ring-tailed lemur.
Oh. Of course he would say the ring-tailed lemur. I think Donald Trump's support would actually be the blue-footed movie. That's just my thoughts. But mine, I don't know. I would have to say probably a feline variety.
What kind of feline?
Just all of them.
Probably a very
feline.
small tabby cat. Not a lion.
Oh yeah, no, mine would definitely be a lion.
No,
sure.
You wanted
I just didn't want to insult you with that.
You just said you would make the lions extinct in Narnia. You think they're gonna support you?
I never said. See, this is what American people are saying with Donald Trump. Is that he deflects and he says things that I never said. I never said I was going to kill, the lions of Narnia. That's fake news.
You said I hope PETA is listening. PETA, play back the tape. He wants to wipe out all the animals of Narnia, yet he thinks that the lions support him. Lions don't support you. Lions support me. And eagles and tigers and bears. Oh my. We have very fine people on my side. Very fine. They support the animals. You don't.
Should we make Mondays illegal? Why or why not?
Where did Barack go? He ran away like a little girl. I won the debate. Bottom line, and no, we should not make Mondays illegal because that's the day we go back to work. And just like after the COVID, I put America back to work while the Democrats wanted everybody to get free money and be lazy and stupid. I think I won the debate. Barack, where are you? Oh, he's back. He's back. He probably just went to drown a man behind his house. They say he murdered a guy.
I'm sorry about that. I had a phone call because I'm popular, and had to take the phone call. Unlike my opponent. What was the question again? I heard something about Mondays.
He asked if we should make Mondays illegal. I said no because people need to go back to work.
Should we make Mondays illegal? Why or why not?
I would say that I would have to kind of agree with my opponent, and I hope tonight is the only time that I actually agree with him. But I would say we don't make Mondays illegal, because if we make Mondays illegal, that becomes another weekend day, and that would mean that Tuesday now becomes the Monday. Let me be clear. Like, we're gonna have to have work, and I support work.
That's the only smart thing he's said in his entire life. He stole my answer also.
I couldn't steal your answer if you had the opportunity while I had a phone call, but you didn't take it. That's on you.
Don't you know how to put your phone on silent? Are you one of those people who talk in the movies as well?
No, I'm not. I can't put my phone on silent because, unlike you, I'm still working. I'm still helping. Oh shit! Did I say that out loud?
We all know that you're controlling Joe Biden like a puppet.
This is all fake news. Everybody look away. Turn off the cameras.
It's very true. The Democrats.
Would you declare a national holiday for naps? How many hours should be mandatory?
Like a siesta? I don't know. I don't like modeling America after Mexico. I only sleep 3 hours every night. Sleep is for the weak.
I would definitely have to make it a national thing for naps, because there's a lot of old people, and some of them tend to nap at times that are inappropriate. So if we had that, like Joe Biden, oh, I should say that. Let me deflect a little bit. Yeah, I would do naps because I'm an adult, and when I was a kid, I took naps, and now I wish I had naps, but there's no time for naps. So I think it should be mandatory that we have time for naps.
Joe Biden naps all the time. That's all he does is nap.
Well, I can't. That's probably the only true thing that my opponent has said tonight. I do agree. I do have to wake him up from time to time.
You and Kamala and Obama, Kamala, Biden, you're just 3 peas in a pod, and you're all being controlled by the deep state and Big Mike. I know who's in charge here.
Say another conspiracy from my opponent, because he can't rebuttal. It's true.
America, they're going to wait till you're napping, and that's when they're going to take over, and they're going to take the guns, and they're going to give you the jab while you're sleeping.
Oh, that is actually not true.
They're trying to
Oh God.
dumb down and demoralize the entire country. I don't like it. What's the next question, moderator? Naps are for weak people.
If you had to invent a new color, what would you name it?
That's a good question. That's an amazing question. One of the best questions.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You go ahead first. Go ahead, Barack.
Okay. All right. That really is a good question. I mean, there's so many different colors out there. One of my favorite colors is brown, but I can't decide brown or white. So I'm gonna mix the brown and the white, and I'm gonna call it Obama cream.
I was thinking of the same thing. Something your skin tone, maybe. I was gonna call it fake black.
Or you could call it almost black.
Almost, yes. Halfway there. Not quite. They say he was the first black president. I think Abraham Lincoln was the first black president.
Oh yeah, see that's the problem with my opponent. He's always on that QAnon, and I love it. I love it because it's never been proven. I mean, QAnon is one of those that, like, I think QAnon has educated guess, but whenever things fall apart with QAnon, they always say trust the plan. It'll happen. So even a kindergartner can make a educated guess like that. So
actually, I want to change my answer. I'd like to make a color called Trampoline. It's a shade of purple and green mixed together. I like purple and I like green. Trampoline.
Trampoline. Oh, that's kind of cute. For
Should ketchup be
like
classified as a vegetable? Defend your stance.
Did you say cacti? Cactus?
I think it's a ketchup.
Should ketchup be classified as a vegetable? Defend your stance.
Ketchup?
Yeah, ketchup. Are you hard of hearing?
Well, of course not. It doesn't have seeds and it doesn't have a rind. That's qualifications for a vegetable. I'm very smart. They say one of the smartest.
I would have to disagree because ketchup is made from a vegetable. See, if my opponent actually knew things and didn't stay on QAnon, he would know that ketchup is made out of tomato with, some high fructose corn syrup. That's from corn, so it's a mixture of vegetables.
Quiet,
So
quiet.
yes,
Be quiet. Be quiet, bro. A tomato is a fruit. We all know tomato is fruit. Are you claiming that a tomato is a vegetable?
yeah, it's been known for a long time. It's a vegetable.
Wrong. Fake news.
It's definitely a vegetable. It's definitely a vegetable.
The Democrats are not sending their best, obviously, if he thinks a tomato is a vegetable.
If it's a fruit, then why isn't it in fruit salad?
Well, that's a good question. But it's in regular salad.
Yeah, with other vegetables.
A lettuce is not a vegetable, it's a legume. Cheese is not a vegetable. I put cheese on my salad. Meat's not a vegetable. I put ham and bacon on my salad.
But see that this is where you're getting off topic. You're bringing things that we know aren't fruits and vegetables into it.
Even if a tomato was a vegetable, ketchup would be a vegetable smoothie, not a vegetable.
I prefer vegetable smoothies. Like V8's my favorite.
Yes, V8 should be called F8 because it's actually 8 types of fruit.
See, there you go with the QAnon stuff. I love it.
6 weeks after any conspiracy theory comes out, it becomes a conspiracy fact.
Well, that's your cognitive dissonance that you have.
You can't even spell cognitive dissonance, Barack.
I can't. Yeah. Move on to the next question.
What's your official position on wearing socks with sandals?
Well, I have beautiful feet, so I like to let my toes show and make sure that my tan is nice and even, golden, all over, everywhere. So I say no socks.
I think it depends on the situation. Like, if you're in Hawaii, for example, like, yeah, you don't want to be wearing socks with the Hawaiian shirt and the sandals. I mean, it's just atrocious. But if you're one of those people like Trump over here that has, sensitive skin, you don't want your feet burning. So I would say you want to have socks on.
Sensitive skin. I have beautiful skin. It's rough and tough as leather.
Yeah, that's because you get that spray tan, Mr. Cheeto boy.
Cheeto? Are you calling me orange? I hate when they call me orange. This is ridiculous. This man would wear socks at the beach. That's a travesty. I don't care where you are.
I've got sensitive feet. Michelle tells me all the time.
Yes, when he's rubbing them. Does he rub your feet at night?
When she's rubbing them.
Oh, I apologize. Right. I apologize. I've heard things.
You heard things from QAnon. I get it. You're a QAnon supporter.
I don't even know who they are.
Nope. See, I told you.
Never met any of them in my life.
I haven't even. I would like to.
How would you handle a diplomatic incident caused by a rogue circus clown?
These are very difficult questions.
Oh, I like this moderator. He really challenges me.
Yeah, he keeps us thinking on our toes. I like it.
Yeah, but I understand why he's asking these questions because, the American people want to know.
He probably works for Tenet Media, one of my favorite news networks.
I don't know how to answer that. I guess the same way if you have a rogue lion in a circus, I guess you got to put him down.
Clowns frighten me.
They frighten me. That's why you frighten me.
Have you ever seen the clown that hides from gay people, Barack?
No. I've never seen that.
As expected.
Oh, damn you. You got me. I'm not gay. I don't know what you've been told, but I'm not gay.
That's not what Larry said.
You need to stop talking to Larry.
Okay, first thing I would do is shut down all the circuses. We can't have these clowns running loose at children's parties, making balloon animals that could be used as weapons. Next, we would close the clown colleges, and we would deport all of the clowns to Venezuela and let them deal with the criminals in the insane asylums.
So you're in favor for a mass deportation of clowns, is what you're saying?
100%.
Uh, I think that's a little extreme on your part. Clowns
Well-
are illegal. People are illegal, and clowns are people.
Sometimes extreme times call for extreme measures.
See, you're talking like a dictator.
I might be one for one day when I get in office. Just one day. So we can deport all the clowns.
So the reports that are on CNN are true. I knew it.
I don't watch fake news, so I don't know. I think he's giving us another question.
If aliens landed on Earth tomorrow, what's the first question you'd ask them?
Aliens already have landed on Earth. Elon Musk is an alien, and him and I are working together to move us all to the moon, all of MAGA to the moon, like we talked about earlier.
The first question I would ask them is why they want to probe me. And okay, I'm gonna set myself up. I don't want to say it.
And why do you like it so much?
Yeah, I was not gonna say that.
I think that's what you were going to say.
See, that's fake news. Since you like to talk about fake news, that's fake news.
I've heard you enjoy being probed.
I might. I don't know. I've never had it done before.
All right. I'll talk to my alien friends and we'll see if we can set this up.
I would love to meet your alien friends for sure.
I bet you would. What are you in a wind tunnel, Barack?
Yeah. I'm getting blown.
Yeah. Little blow. I just heard someone scream in the background. Are you drowning another one of your workers? I think his mic
If
cut
you
out.
could make any animal the national mascot, what animal would it be?
I think we did this one already. But I'll answer again. Lion. I'm taking his answer. He doesn't get the lion. I'm taking the lion. Your mic's not working, Barack. You know, that's because he's using an Obama phone. One of the only things he did in his presidency was make transgender bathrooms and give free phones to homeless people that don't work very well.
Well, I'm working right now, so I apologize. I'm a very busy man, unlike you.
I'm very busy dodging bullets.
Yeah, you just dodged a bullet because I'm working over there playing golf all the time. I wish I could do that.
I'm like Neo when I play golf.
Yeah, so you're saying you're the one.
He asked the same question twice. He asked what we would make the national animal. I told him I'm stealing your answer. I'm going with lion. You don't deserve the lion.
You of course you would choose the lion because you're always lying.
Ooh, clever. That was like a dad joke.
Yeah. I am a dad. I know you are too, but
Yeah.
you want to sleep with your daughter. And that's okay, I think.
If your daughter was as beautiful as my daughter, you might want to sleep with her too. What's the problem? I'm not going to do it.
I don't know. Like, only a sicko would bring that up all the time. And you've done it.
I'm just saying
So
she's attractive.
question.
She looks better than your daughter, Obama.
I think that's fake news. My daughters are beautiful, and I would never ever say that I want to sleep with my daughters, unlike you.
I can't even pronounce your daughter's name. What is it? LaQuisha?
LaQuanda.
Shaniqua?
See, I'm bringing out the racist in you. You think everybody has these names?
It's true. I'm just stating the facts.
Would you create a law that requires everyone to dance for 10 minutes every morning?
No. I've seen Trump dance, and it's not very attractive.
This is ridiculous. I do the best dance. I would require everyone to do the Trump.
See, this is an embarrassment for white Americans.
I dance better than you, Barack. Let's have a dance off.
That's not true. I am a black man. Black men have rhythm. Well, white men don't.
Half black and the half is in your brain.
Yeah. It's
the bottom half is
black
definitely white.
No. The bottom half, below my waist, I'm definitely black. Just ask Michael. I mean, Michelle. I'm sorry. I keep fucking that up. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's probably easy to do when you're used to calling your wife Michael your whole life. Laverne. They say his name was Michael Laverne. That's what they tell me.
Yeah. No, it's Michelle Obama now. Okay?
Whatever you say. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Should cereal be classified as soup? Explain your logic.
No. Soup is made of broth, and cereal is adding two different types of food together. So no, it's not a soup. If you want it to be a soup, you're crazy, and you're a clown, like my opponent.
This is an interesting question because soggy Cheerios are not that different than SpaghettiOs, and I like both. I might say yes. I might say it. Soggy cereal, not crunchy cereal. Nobody likes the crunchy. We got to let it get soggy, and then it becomes soup.
That's just ridiculous. That I can't believe that the American people would vote for a guy like this that calls soggy cereal soup. It's totally different.
If you were blindfolded and I gave you some soggy Cheerios and some SpaghettiOs, you probably couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, if I was dumb, I think I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But
you are
I can't.
dumb.
I'd be like, this is definitely Fruity Loops.
Not Fruity Loops, Cheerios.
No, Cheerios. Cheerios. Yep. I prefer Fruity Loops.
This guy doesn't know the difference between Fruity Loops and Cheerios. I don't know. I'm almost
What
out
is your
of.
plan to combat the growing population of invisible unicorns?
They're invisible. I don't know how you do that. What kind of question is this?
Spray paint. Everybody just walk around spraying spray paint. That way, if one walks by, you'll identify it. I didn't know that the unicorns were invisible. I thought they lived in the tunnels underneath the earth, guarding Sheol.
I too didn't know that they were invisible. So, yeah, I guess that explains why my butt always hurts.
No, that's Big Mike. That's Michelle. Oh. Michelle's not an invisible unicorn, Brock. You only couldn't see her because the lights were off.
All right, you too.
Who are you hanging out with? Some other person just spoke.
Your mom. Don't worry about it.
My mom was a wonderful woman.
If you could turn any historical monument into a theme park ride, which one would you choose?
I'm gonna have to think.
I don't know. They tore them all down after the BLM riots, so there's none left. Are there any monuments left? Statue of Liberty. That's my answer. The Statue of Liberty.
Well, I knew he would say that.
It's a good answer. Or maybe you could make a giant swing set out of the St. Louis Arch. See, I have great ideas for this country. Barack can't even come up with an answer.
It's kind of. I would say I would probably make a ride out of the bull in New York. I like it.
Are you gonna sit on its horn like the unicorn? And it's gonna go up and down, up and down.
It can hold a lot of people.
That's not a bad answer.
They don't need seatbelts.
I like that bull because it's the same color as I am. Great skin complexion.
I like that. Yeah, it's very smooth too, and it's got big balls. I mean, yeah, it's a great. It's a great monument.
Someone just tickled me. That's why I was laughing. Melania.
Yeah. Michelle was tickling me too.
I almost choked on my Diet Coke.
Next time, hold it with two hands, and maybe you won't choke on it.
Are you trying to say my hands are tiny?
Yeah. I've seen you hold that water bottle, and I like how you hold it.
This is ridiculous. I don't even understand. I have normal size hands. How many more questions are there?
Do you support the creation of a mandatory compliment hour each day?
Mandatory compliment hour?
Oh, that sounds like some wussified stuff. It's I don't know. And facts don't care about your feelings. That's what I hear from the right all the time. So, yeah, a compliment cares about your feelings. I say no.
I think I agree with
about your feelings.
I think I agree with Obama on this one. I don't like complimenting people.
Yeah, because you're kind of an ass. So you like to degrade them.
No, I'm a powerful man. I tell them they're fired. I don't compliment. I fire.
Yeah, because you're a big bully. That's what you are.
I'm not a bully, but I will bully you, Barack. You're fired.
Yeah, you can't fire me. I had it before you. I was the 44th.
We don't need you running our country anymore. Take your hand out of Joe
Should
Biden's...
all roads be made of trampolines for faster travel? Why or why not?
I like this question because the moderator, I gotta say, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it really does.
You obviously know nothing about building and structural engineering because that would not work. That's ridiculous. Who's the conspiracy theorist now?
Again.
Who's the conspiracy theorist now?
Tickled again.
Well, Melania's annoying. She's over here touching me. She's a beautiful woman, but trampoline roads could never work. It's not even logistical.
Yes. Getting on to me about cognitive dissonance, you can't even say logistical.
Whatever, Barack.
I might not be able to spell, but you can't speak. You had to speak.
Nope, that's how it's said. I'm changing the word in the dictionary. Adding some extra L's.
Yeah. See, you want this type of president that just changes words and spells them however the hell he chooses. I can't go for that.
You want the world to be a video game like Rocket League, where everybody's just driving on trampoline roads, bouncing willy-nilly through the streets.
I see how that can be a little dangerous, but I mean, I think it would be fun.
Well, life's not about fun. Horrible answer. I think I won that point.
You can't declare yourself the winner there, Trump. That's not how a debate works.
I declare myself the winner all the time. I won the election. I win everything. I don't lose.
This is a clear sign of a narcissist. Do you want this narcissist to be your president? I don't think so.
I don't see a problem with narcissism.
If vegetables had emotions, which vegetable would be the happiest, and why?
He doesn't even know what a vegetable is. He thinks a tomato is a vegetable.
Because it is. I clearly said why it's not a fruit, because you don't put it in a fruit salad.
Okay,
It's disgusting.
let's get back on topic. The happiest vegetable would be, I don't know, the carrots.
That's a good happy vegetable, but I think the most happiest vegetable is a cucumber, because a lot of people are happy with cucumbers.
I was thinking the same thing about the carrots.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of happy vegetables out there, and I don't know why.
The carrot is orange, and I like the color orange.
I could definitely see that. The cucumber, it could become a pickle, and everybody likes to eat pickles. But that's my answer, and I think it's happier because it's. Now let me be clear why it's happy. All right, because it's ribbed.
For your pleasure.
For her pleasure. For her pleasure.
No, your pleasure.
We're not talking about me. We're talking about her.
Carrots are eaten by bunny rabbits, and bunny rabbits are adorable.
This is true. I would agree with that. I like a bunny. They're kind of cute.
See, I have all the best answers. You should vote for me, Obama.
What's your stance on intergalactic space travel for vacation purposes?
I've seen too many of those Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica. I don't want to go to war with these people. They're crazy.
Intergalactic space travel for vacation purposes.
I think you would. I think you would die. There's gangs out there and stuff in space.
If I could build a Mar-a-Lago in another galaxy, I think it would be wonderful. Could you imagine playing golf in zero gravity?
So you would have a zero gravity trap. You don't have to worry about sand trap or water hazards.
Correct.
Just your ball floating away.
Your balls just might fly away.
I don't know. I don't think that would be fun.
I think it would be amazing. We're working on it right now. Elon and I. You know, I'm friends with Elon. Are you friends with anybody?
I've got lots of friends. You see them all the time. They're all on TV. Every one of them.
Yeah, they're currently running our government.
Yeah, you only have one friend. I feel sorry for you.
I have lots of friends too. Some say I have the most friends.
Yeah, see, there you go. That's a narcissist. Yeah.
I don't even know what that word means, but I think I like it.
I think you like it because it's the only N word you could say.
Oh, in my private time, I say all the N words.
See, I knew. Secretly a racist. But slowly, we're exposing that you are.
If you could replace all government meetings with board game tournaments, would you? Which game?
I think I would. That sounds like a great idea. Probably Life and Monopoly.
Yeah, of course he would go for the Monopoly because, he's all about the money. Me, I think if I was to do that, I would definitely go for, I'm a strategic, so I like the game Risk. But it takes forever. It takes longer than your dumb Monopoly, actually.
I figured you would have said sorry or trouble because you're a very troubled, sorry man. Sorry man.
You would think that, but I would have expected you to be saying like mousetrap because anybody that falls for your bullshit is falling into a mousetrap.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because I'm potentially going to jail.
Well, hopefully the moderator will have a question about that. I can't wait to get into that.
You probably play monkeys in a barrel.
Was that a dig at my race?
No. Why would I do that?
Sorry about that. Michael, Michelle was tickling my feet again.
Gross.
Would you make it illegal to lose at rock, paper, scissors? What would the punishment be?
I don't have to make it illegal. I never lose at anything.
Yeah, see, narcissist again. But my answer would be, yeah, I would, and the punishment would be cutting off your hands. I like what I like what they do over there in the Middle East.
That's ridiculous. You're gonna cut someone's hands off for a game of rock, paper, scissors, and I'm the crazy one?
It depends. Depends on how many times you do it. Because obviously, your opponent is cheating. So, off with their hands.
I pose adding an extra move that only I can use called Trump Smash. It looks like this. And I always win. You can't beat it. It's unbeatable.
Well,
that was the last question.
Last question.
Kind of stupid. Oh, that was the last question. All right.
I was having so much fun destroying Barack.
Oh yeah. See, that's your problem. You think you always win. It's not how it is.
I don't think I know.
You got to have a brain.
Have you seen my rallies? Have you seen my rallies?
No, I'm too bored, and I went to one. Okay, I went to one, and I walked out because I'm so bored.
Did Kamala tell you to say that? I know Kamala told you to say that. Nobody even goes to your rallies.
Because I don't have to have rallies anymore.
That's a nasty answer. What a stupid answer.
Because everybody loves me. I don't need rallies.
Frankly, you've been a disaster for this country, Barack. And you're gonna get. They're gonna give you another 4 years if Kamala gets elected. We can't have this, America. We have questions. Oh
let's-
wow.
We got some questions.
Who's this young lady? Rome.
Rome, 13. That's an unlucky number. I don't know if I want to answer that question.
You'd have to ask Barack about that. I don't know anything about giving BJs. He knows quite a bit about it.
I think it's a proper sign of respect, and yes, it is a good position for the BJs. I do agree.
I think you need to stand upright with your hand on your heart. This is America. We don't kneel to anyone.
See, that's how weird you are. I've never seen anybody give a BJ standing up with their hands on their hearts. That's a tall person.
No,
I'm not that tall.
not when you're giving a BJ, when you're doing the pledge at a sporting event. It's not
No.
always
Oh.
about BJs, Barack.
No. Well, I kind of got excited. Oh, we got another question.
Should the U.S.
Yeah.
get involved? Well, apparently Barack wants to. I don't think so. I think it's a beautiful place.
I believe what we're gonna do is we're gonna send in some surveyors, and they're gonna see, and they're gonna verify whether or not there's WMDs in Narnia. And if they aren't, we're going to. We don't want to destroy Narnia because Trump's right. It's a beautiful place, but they signed the deal, and most countries have that they won't have weapons of mass destruction, and they went against the treaty. So we're gonna have to do what we have to do.
They have magic, Barack.
I'm scared of magic.
You should be.
It kind of puckers up my butthole.
You should be very afraid of magic. Do we have any
The
more
question
questions?
is, do you believe in magic?
Do you believe in magic? Sorry. Do I believe in magic? Yes, I do.
Of course you do. I don't. But it is kind of scary if magic did exist.
Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson does exist. Yeah, that's the only magic I know.
That's right. Some people say I have a Magic Johnson. What are your thoughts on Clown Lives Matter?
I think Clown Lives Matter is a protest, a counter protest to Black Lives Matter, and to me, it's very offensive.
Clown Lives Matter started when I was deporting all the clowns. Remember, Brock? It's a Marxist organization. They're trained Marxist. They want to destroy the nuclear family, and they think it's funny. They want to make us laugh while burning down the country. It's not working. We're getting rid of all the clowns. I'll put an end to it.
Yeah. See, that's how racist you are. You're against BLM. You're against clowns. I mean, clowns aren't even a race, and that's how racist you are.
Exactly. Clown is a gender, not a race.
Do we have any more questions?
If I was in charge of this country, I'd put a young, attractive, well-spoken, intelligent young man by the name of JS in charge. He's very good, very good. He'd be my right-hand man.
I like JS. But my pick, I don't know who I would pick. I like Kamala. She's doing good stuff for this country. Like, For sure.
That's
She definitely
ridiculous.
destroyed you.
That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. She did not win. What should we do with all the people drinking from the milk cartons? What's wrong with drinking
Oh,
from a milk carton?
that's another thing. I think me and my opponent agree. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. Why would I want to make a cup dirty?
Yeah, it's you make a cup dirty and then you put it in the wash and you don't realize how much water. I'm all about the Green New Deal, and we should conserve water and pour it into a glass or a cup. It just piles up in the dishwasher, and it's unnecessary.
He only likes water because he has to drown people in his backyard.
That's bullshit.
No, it's true. That guy was a swimmer. The water was only 3 feet deep. How does that happen, Barack?
I don't know. They say that you could drown in 1 inch of water. So I don't know.
Allegedly. I don't believe this.
What dishwasher? All the ladies out there can answer that question.
Exactly. Are either of you proposing a stolen sock tax break for American people who've been victimized by washing machines? I'm not. That's Barack's problem.
I don't know. I think we should bring these sock stealers to justice, and if we can't get the socks back, we should send out a stimulus check for all those that lost socks.
It's Barack's fault the socks are being stolen. He's giving them to China. Isn't that right? You can't even deny it, bro.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like dealing with China. That's what I'm supposed to say, right, honey? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't like it.
He's taking orders from Michelle. I knew it.
Oh shit! Did I say that out loud?
You did.
Moderator, you're supposed to turn off my mic. What happened?
He's a very good moderator. He's huge. He's a very bigly moderator, one of the best moderators. I like this moderator.
Yeah, stimulated checks. I don't know what these people in the chat are talking about. I said stimulus. Get your mind out of the gutter.
We know what kind of stimulus you like, Obama.
We know what kind you like. Donald Trump.
Say it like you mean it. Don. The Don. You can call me the Don. You know they shot at me, Obama? Were you ever shot at?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I was.
My shirt says, you missed. 2 fingers, 2 times.
Now I think it's up to the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I won the debate. Put a 2 if you think Donald Trump won the debate.
Democracy.
Oh wait, we got another question before we do the voting. What are you going to do to save our pets from being consumed en masse by foreigners?
That's right. They're eating the cats and the dogs.
Now, That's fake news.
No,
Again,
I've seen it. I've seen it.
yeah. Well, one cat maybe. I don't know. We talked to the city manager, and he said that's fake news.
You left the borders wide open. They're coming in from insane asylums, Venezuela, all these other foreign countries all over the world. They're taking over our cities. They're taking over apartment buildings, and they're eating the cats and the dogs. If you win the vote, how are you going to stop it? I know how I'm going to stop it. We're going to bring down the thunder.
I think you're only trying to do that to sway the vote because this is the Thunderdome, and yeah.
Your pets are safe with me, America. Not with him, no. See, I got a 1. Wait, what? Who's who?
One is for me, 2 is for you.
What?
Because I'm in the number 1 spot right here. I'm over here.
This is ridiculous. I've never been number 2 in my life.
Oh, this person voted for both. I would say
He might not even be breathing the way that you guys have it set up. Are they doing mail-in ballots? They must be doing mail-in ballots.
This person, I don't know what's wrong with them.
69. You know all about that.
You got you can only vote once. Kisloff. All those 2 do not count.
That's not what I've heard.
Is
I've heard
22
Democrats love
million.
it when people vote multiple times.
This one added us together, so that's a vote for both.
Donald Obama, they call us. 25,000. Wow.
Oh. No.
Guys,
you can't vote again.
They've got mules.
Die.
They've got 3,000 mules.
Okay, we're gonna count it up, and moderator, if you want to go ahead and let everybody know who won, and let me see if I let everybody know who won. I think it's this one. Yeah.
In the shadows, where the warriors dwell, only the strongest rise from the depths of hell. Echoes of violence, the crowd starts to moan. We present the winner, the champion alone. Fists meet flesh, hear the thunder roar. Champion of shadows, master of the pain. In the Thunderdome, only chaos remains. Echoes of glory, written in their strife. We present the conqueror, the emblem of life.
Fight! 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 Fight!
Right. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was fun to do. It's fun to do.
Okay, time to reveal my true identity.
Oh my gosh, it was JS this whole time. I thought it was Obama. Well, unfortunately, Obama. Oh shoot, I forgot to change my name.
I thought I was going to have to demand a recount.
Yeah. Of course, I would never let Obama win.
That's way harder for you because you have to take the side of a guy that you don't even like.
Right? No, but this is all in good fun, and I enjoyed it, man. That was really good. There are some parts where we went out of character because we made each other laugh. And Zach, those questions, man. Damn those questions.
I didn't know it
So
was gonna
who
be
won?
like that. I thought it was gonna be like we were actually. So I'm like, oh man, I need to study up on Barack's policies and stuff. But
No, I told Zach it's all satire, so we're gonna make it fun
yeah,
and everything.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, JS did a good job on Trump's voice for sure. It's hard. It's really hard to keep that voice the whole time. You know, like I know I probably went out of character a few times, and I know you did. You did too, especially when we heard something funny.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, my throat feels scratchy. Well,
But that was good, man. I like the questions, Zach. Zach, like, and I was trying to be like some of the questions JS was answering as Trump, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like my personal opinions are in line with JS's. So how would Obama do it? Anything? Let me be clear. Anything you say, I'm gonna go against. Just guts.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I'll just take the opposite of what he
exactly.
chooses.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Snooks and Rome and other people said it too. Zach won. Everybody knows that no matter what the debate is, that the true winner is always the moderator.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the next one? Actually, the next one's going to be October. Did I say October 1st, Zach? Yeah. Zach and I are going to debate October 1st about Mondays. Yeah. I kind of gave a little bit of my argument. Zach's going to be the negative. I'm going to be the positive. And maybe we'll get JS to moderate if John's not available. But the reason why John's actually not here, he's not in the backstage. The reason why he's not here is he's not feeling good. He was going to be up here to help Zach in the backstage. So y'all pray for John. He's not doing. He's got some health issues. He's not feeling good right now. So pray for him. Yep.
Yeah, I think I might be getting sick too because my body is kind of achy. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's that time of season
Something going around.
where, yeah, things are going around.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, so what me and John plan to do is we're gonna do some of these satire debates. We're gonna do not so serious debates. Like it's gonna be kind of a serious debate on October 1st, but we're not too serious about it, you know. Just to get kind of like people used to this. The Tuesday Thunderdome. So we're hoping to build it up and have more people come in here and debate actual legitimate stuff, you know, that they want to debate. So I would love to see. I'll be honest. I think Zach's gonna kick my butt October 1st. Like Zach is like the Google of things. And you know that to be true, JS, because you've been on a live stream with him.
Yeah. Yeah. He's well spoken. He gets his ideas across very well.
Mm.
Yeah, I think you should write, Zach, or start a Substack.
Yeah.
Substack or something and post your stuff.
Yeah. Kiss off. Rome will put it in there in just a second or two, for sure. Hey, what's up, Stiffy? If you guys like this, if you liked it, like this format and everything, and the satire, put a one in the chat. Let me know, or just give me some feedback. It was funny, man. It was. Yeah, it must have been hard for you to think about like what Trump would think about certain things.
I just insult you.
Right? Yeah. And Big Lee, and what was that other one that you were saying where you were like, oh man, when you were like, I'm just gonna add a couple of extra L's because I can.
Yeah.
That's
I listened to well, I listen to Trump all the time, but I listened to a bunch of his speeches and I wrote down a bunch of phrases. I was like, I gotta hit this, I gotta hit this, I gotta bring up Larry Sinclair, and we gotta talk about Big Mike the whole time.
Yeah, Big Mike. Yeah. That's why I was always like, saying Michael. Oh, I mean, Michelle.
Yeah. I gotta mention my beautiful wife Melania.
Yeah. Man, that was pretty quick witted. Whenever you were like, have you ever seen the clown that only gay people or only gay people can't see?
The clown that hides from gay people.
Yeah, the clown that hides from gay people. And I was like, I walked right into that. I was like, no, oh shit.
Yeah.
I finally got, after I said no, I was like, oh, I caught on to what he said. Whoops.
Oh, you never heard that before?
But yeah, I've heard it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was funny though, and even if I caught what you said, I still would have said no anyways.
Right. So I could be like, exactly. That's what I thought.
Well, let me be clear. You weren't dying the whole time, because you're still here. That's fake news.
Yeah. Yeah. They had some nasty questions.
Yeah, the chat played into it too. Like, I'm sorry to the chat for not putting your stuff up there, but in this format, we don't like to everybody can watch. Like, I know Zach was probably watching. I was watching. I know JS was probably watching the chat too. But we don't like to put it up there because it does this, and it distracts from it.
Changes the window size.
I'm still gonna watch it again. Thanks, Matthew. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, anyways.
It would have been cool
Go.
to have Mayhem do blackface, but I don't think he wants to get canceled
Yeah.
this early in his YouTube career.
What you got, Zach?
I was writing a book between 2011 and 2013, but someone discouraged me, so I haven't written since.
What?
I was writing a book titled Dare to Dream. It was about a kid in high school who was in a wheelchair. He was changing the future of football.
Dude, why would they discourage you? And also, don't let you.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, Zach, never let one person discourage you, because behind that one person you have like 10, 20, whatever, people that would be like, fucking yeah, do it, dude. Yeah, I hope you saved the transcript.
Yeah. You got to finish
You
it.
did? Yeah, then you finish it, dude. I'll be your first. I'll buy the first copy for sure.
Yeah, you can send it out to me. I'll proofread it. Supposed to, once you write a book, send it to 5 people who know you and 5 people who don't know you, so that you get
Right.
some biased and some
Yeah.
unbiased answers.
Right.
And now that there's Chat GPT and stuff, you don't even need an editor. You just run it through a program and it'll edit it for you.
Yeah. See, look at how many people in the chat are like, yeah, do not let anybody. Yeah, you could write it and publish it for your own satisfaction, man. Like, screw everybody else. Do it. Everybody's saying to do it, Zach. You should do it. Zach. Oh yeah, do it, man.
I'll have to get the audio book. I don't really enjoy reading.
Yeah, and don't make it. Don't make it a big book either, because he's got small hands. Yeah. Awesome. That would be great, Zach. Do it. Finish your book. Don't ever let anyone discourage you ever. Exactly. Also, Zach, I think you did a great job moderating. For sure.
I like the Pirates and Ninjas question.
Oh, man. Yeah, I was like, when you asked, is it on land or in water? I'm like, I was like, oh, if it's on water, you're screwed. Yeah, that's true. Osborne Holistic said, a naysayer is a reflection of their own insecurities. Don't make theirs yours.
Unless it's a horse.
Yep.
Horses say nay.
Yep. Horses can say nay. Don't listen to the horse. Yeah. And I apologize to everybody for like having to cut in and cut out and everything, but I was at Walmart delivering, and they called me, and then I had to walk in. That's when it cut me off and dropped me down. But I wasn't going to reschedule it.
Are either of you guys streaming afterwards?
I'm not. Zach might. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, because balls. I like balls. Tennis ball, footballs. Michael balls. I mean, Michelle balls. Wait a minute. No, she doesn't have balls. I misspoke. Yeah, Rump said, ha ha, balls. Yeah, there you go, Snooks. All kinds of balls. Look at all those balls. 8 balls. He found Captain Winky.
He found Captain Winky.
Winky. Yeah, that would be my my lead pirate, or Obama's lead pirate, Captain Winky. Obama likes gin balls. Oh, yeah, I do. That was fun though.
I'm going live tomorrow at 7:30 Mountain. Tater harvesting.
Tater harvesting.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll be up there with Zach too. And it's an open panel, isn't it, Zach? So, Chance, if you want to be up there tomorrow, it's an open panel. Anybody's more than welcome. Rome, can you put his link in there again, please? And then, of course, everybody knows we go live Thursday night, J&M Cantina.
Yeah.
And of course, we're gonna have to talk about this debate.
I'll try to jump in
break it
for like
down.
an hour tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming after this because it's Tuesday night, and
Yeah.
I did the panel hopping thing last night, so tonight I'll probably just stay in my Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's JS's if you guys want to go to his after party. He always has an after party. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well, with that, Josh, aka Trump. Yep. With that, thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate it. Zach, great job on moderating. JS, awesome job on Trump's being Trump. I like the hat too. That was great.
Yeah.
I was half expecting you to be like, oh, you know, when like what we said in the backstage. I got a beard because I've been, you know,
Yeah,
too
I never-
busy getting shot at.
Yeah. I've been stressed from all the bullets whizzing by my head. I haven't been able to shave.
All right. Thank you guys for joining, and until next time. That's all for Thunderdome.
Later. All right. Oh. Wait, my camera turned off. Hold on. 1 second. Oh my God. I hope I'm not getting sick. I can't take off work again. That's the wrong camera. Whoa, why are we so zoomed in? What the heck? What the? Deeper webcam. What is going on? Why is it zoomed in like that? I don't know what's happening. Stop the virtual camera. All right, guys. I'm gonna end this stream so we have just the debate by itself on the channel. That was fun, and I didn't have to do any research or setup or anything. They set it all up, so it's easy when I don't have to set everything up. The heck, Josh's hair is curly. Who would have thunk it? I know it wasn't curly before I had the dreadlocks, and now it's curly. But and it's a mess right now because I was wearing a hat the whole time. I'm gonna end this, and I will start another stream in like 30 minutes, around 9 o'clock, and we'll hang out in the Discord. We can watch some videos or whatever, just chill. But I need to figure out. I need to figure out what's wrong with my camera. I might have to restart my computer because I don't know why it's zoomed in so far, and I don't know how to fix that. Configure video. Huh. Oh no. Y'all don't need to be this close to my face. Yeah, we'll start a stream up here in a little bit. Oh man, I think I am getting sick because I'm not like congested or anything, but my whole body is achy right now. Might have to go get some Dayquil or some ibuprofen. But I'll see you guys shortly. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you're subscribed up to Mayhem and Unique Prepping. They put that all together. And I will see you guys in just a little bit. Check back in about 30 minutes. And I'll see you guys then. Okay? God bless.